Submissive and Breedable explained. Now, me personally, I would never, I would, I would never be submissive and breedable. But that's just me though. You know what I'm for real, for real.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
Yeah.
I've been disappointed because we asked the question, does a MILF have to be a mother? And I told you, class, that no.
Nah, she can be a dumb hot goth. Sorry,
I think the conclusion we drew was that a MILF doesn't literally have to be a mother.
just an
Marissa
older woman.
Tomei,
Oh my
the
gosh, she's so
actress who
fine.
plays
Oh my days, yo,
Tom Holland,
yo.
Spider-Man's Aunt May. I thought it was clear. We did the readings, we went
Yes,
over it in
sir.
class, but I guess some of the students were simply not paying attention. I had a lot of comments saying that Marissa Tomei, they said, Professor, that's a cougar. And I
Nah,
appreciate the effort. I appreciate that
I
the
mean,
cogs are
technically,
turning.
okay, technically, it is a cougar. Technically, you could define it as a cougar, but it's both. It's really both.
But there's just something you're not quite grasping. Very good. It's very similar to like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle isn't a square. Parallelogram, I don't know. It's something like that. A square is a parallelogram, rectangle is a parallelogram, but a rectangle is not a square. So, from Urban Dictionary, a cougar is an older, experienced woman who happens to find herself in a relationship, committed or not, with a younger man. I think is the most basic explanation. Going further, she's not necessarily.
And me? Ooh, I love cougars. Oh my gosh, dude. You want to pin me to the bed? Sorry,
Desperate.
my
She
bad.
offers
My bad.
expertise and is open to new experiences. She simply wants to have fun. Though older, she may actually look younger. Attractive, confident. She's not interested in drama or games, as that would interfere.
And this is where people are like, every guy prefers the younger woman. That's what men say. No. Don't get me fucked up. Do not get me fucked up. Cause me, cougar's the way to go. But hey,
With the pleasure she enjoys from Urban Dictionary. A MILF is different. This is where we sort of get into the more abstract side of things. We talked about this idea of a MILF, summarized by someone might say just she's MILFy. You know what I mean, class? And there's a difference between like someone who's overtly attractive and sexy and a MILF. What I don't like about people saying that my analysis of Marissa Tomei as a MILF is incorrect and that she is a cougar is because I think the main thing is that a cougar is looking for it.
yeah,
Like the animal that it references.
like the predator. You hear that? You're a predator. Sorry.
The cougar's on the hunt.
Sorry,
The
my bad.
cougar is in the jungle. It's hunting for the prey, the younger male. But a MILF is subdued behind this veneer of maturity and caringness.
And she can be both. It's it's hard to define them. I feel like they're interchangeable, but I might be wrong.
almost like a forbidden.
Would you? Nah, cougars. Yeah, cougars more forward. Yeah, cougars like more forward. Yeah. But milf is more like veiled. Yeah, no, he's right. He's right.
Fruit type thing, right? Like, oh, that's naughty. That's that's not allowed. But a cougar is on the hunt. And that's a distinction. And not only a motherly figure, because it's very obvious that an aunt is definitely a proxy for.
But I feel like they could be switched around. You feel me? Cause like, I feel like I don't know. I might be grasping at straws right now.
A motherly figure, but just motherly vibes.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a feeling, and part of that motherliness is not like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you. Too aggressive. That's a cougar. MILF is different.
Oh, so I like cougars more. Oh shit. Sorry, my bad.
I hope we cleared it up. I really don't want to see some misinterpretations of milfiness. So I was very shocked at the number of students that had this misconception. So let's just make it clear. Also, I'm glad people are finding the lectures, mostly thanks to my groundbreaking. Basically, the Professor Rando Venn diagram of submissive and breedableness.
This is pretty based. I think this is pretty based. Pretty nice guy.
This is going to be a more in-depth look in my submissive and breedable theorem. So this will be a preview into a future lecture, which is the fembology lecture, ancillary to the Fajoshi Yaoi lecture. It might stand alone based on how the curriculum is.
I would never be the type to like yaoi. That would be insane, right? That would be crazy. Not me. I'm not that guy. I'm not that type of
Panning
guy.
out. The submissive and breedable Venn diagram is my theorem, originally created when I worked in the fembology department. Okay, and you know, some would say that I'm not.
I am that type of guy. I'm sorry for pause. Nah, I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you.
Some would say that our experiments on the femboys were maybe a little short of ethical. Some would say maybe a little unethical. And yes, but it was a different time. And yes, reflecting back, I can say that I do regret some of the things we did to those femboys. But society was a.
What the fuck did you do? What did you do, bruh? Yo, hello? Nah.
To progress. And I think that's what's important here. For the sake of humans, seeing their potential maximized, sacrifices must unfortunately be made. And some of the femboys were lost. But
damn.
Part of those advancements is that I was able to come up with this theorem. So here we have submissive. Here we have breedable. You can see right here where they cross. This cross section is known. This is the bussy.
Okay, buddy.
This is the bussy, where submissive and breedable meet. There's more to the theorem. You can introduce additional layers to it, and we'll just do one example right here. What's the point of a theorem if it's not applicable, if there aren't applications of it in real life? So an example of the submissive and breedable Venn diagram, you can start to apply things.
Honestly, I feel like being a femboy is superior. Because hear me out. If you look like a woman, but have the personality of a guy, like, oh my gosh, you feel me? You feel me? It's just beautiful. It's beautiful. It's someone to relate to, it's someone you can get close to, you know what I'm saying? Would that just be a tomboy? Oh wait, there's no tomboys anymore. Never mind. Nah.
Here, what do we have here? If you add French classical music to the submissive and breedable Venn diagram, we get another section right here. You see that? Right there.
Where are the other two sections? Ain't no way.
Debussy. Claude Debussy, to be exact. The French Impressionist composer. Debussy. French Impressionist composer.
This man's a genius, bruh. This man's a fucking genius, dude. Oh my gosh. Yo, you subscribe to me and him.
Though he would not admit to himself to be an impressionist composer, he very much disliked that term. But again, submissive, breedable, bussy. Submissive, breedable French classical music, Debussy. We talk about applications, and I'm very happy that some academics have been able to apply my work. Here.
Bro, you got more? Wait, are you Professor Rando? I'm sorry, Professor. It took me ages to remember your name. I'm sorry. I do that with all my teachers, but I should have remembered your name. Okay.
Rando, me, submissive and breedable meet in the crossover with Professor Rando up here. This is where the profussy is. Submissive and breedable.
Shit.
That's where the bussy is.
Yo, is he single? I'm not saying because of me. Listen. I'm not gay, okay? I swear it. I swear I would. But is he on the market? Because I might have someone for him, for a friend of
Submissive, breedable French classical music, Debussy, French Impressionist composer. Submissive, breedable Professor Rando, pro-fussy, looking like Shang-Chi in the Ten Rings now. Deeply turned on. Could you explain why? It's probably the sweater vest. Probably. Yeah, Shang-Chi in the Ten Rings. Shang-Chi in the 10 bussies. I'm Shang-Chi. I do have my pre-planned curriculums for the semester. But if you want Professor Rando to cover a topic, perhaps give a full lecture on something, a topic that, I maybe don't have pre-planned, but you have something, go ahead and let Professor Rando know. This wasn't in the original curriculum, but we got a comment on YouTube asking Professor Rando. They asked, can you do a lecture on Omegaverse? And I was like, yes, I can do a lecture on Omegaverse. And if you guys don't know what Omegaverse is, that's okay, because Professor Rando will be covering that. We are the Ligma University Cat Boys.
Well, can I join? Oh shit! Can I be like your class president?
Nia, let me hear you, Nia.
That's no, right. we're not doing this on camera. Nah. You have to tell me in another video if you want it, but hell no. I'll do it in a different video. Nah, I'm not. I'm not doing it for no reason.
Hell nah. Sugma State, or is it too late? The cheer uniforms.
Insane.
The cheer uniforms with the cattail plug. What? Okay, so Baps, that's the thing. Ligma University's cheerleaders are all femboys, are all boys, because I know, some people say it's a little outdated, right? The barriers. But it's just tradition. When they're out on the, when our player, okay, hold on, let me think. When our player.
And I'll be a star player. Listen. None of y'all can compare to me, bro. None of y'all can compare to me. I will be the star player.
Players are out on the field, and they're bringing home the gold for Ligma U against our rivals at Sugma State. And they look over and see the femboy cheerleaders we got. It pushes them just a little further beyond.
Oh, it makes me go plus ultra. Oh my god. Just seeing that? Oh my.
Get a little bit more of that test flowing, and they can just get that dub for a little.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't know if that was all right, let me demonstrate.
No, that's my homie. Me and him, we're on like the same wavelength. We're soulmates.
Let me get the school colors. Here at Ligma U, we bleed orange and blue. And it's actually strategic. It's a strategic thing to give us an edge during the games, because when they, what does this look like? The neuron activation from, it's strategy. Whatever we can do to get ahead. And this is how Ligma University sports stays ahead of the curve. Dirt slurper, volunteer to clean the tail plugs. That's actually, I don't mean to put you down, but it's very presumptuous to say you volunteer. The tail plug cleaner is actually a very sought after position here at Ligma University.
Yeah. But I'm in that. I'm in that. Sorry.
You actually have to submit an application to the student union, and they go through thousands of applications. But I do appreciate the enthusiasm. And again, sorry, I don't mean to put you down, but that is how it works.
Yeah. No W based. Professor Rando. He's a great guy. If he ever wants to be breeded or wants to do the breeding, I might know a guy. I don't know who though. I don't know. But anyways, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye.